Guys, welcome back to the channel, and I want you to do three things: like, subscribe, and comment. Or you could leave a hate comment, you could unsub, you could dislike the video, I don't care. So in today's video, we are going to be going over his latest vlog called I'm Happy. I don't know why he's happy. I'm not going to show the whole 10-minute video, but basically, we kind of didn't know who this mysterious sparring partner was when the Bread Batch put out the clip of him getting of this guy who's now called Ikam Okay. I'm gonna call him. Let's call him Okay. He looks very surprisingly similar to Nate. I don't know what that's about, but he's 6'2". He's 215 pounds, and he's an NFL prospect and is in college and is a he's an athlete. He's not a pro athlete, but he's going to be making his pro debut, I think, next year in the NFL for football. Very similar to Nate. And he basically, in this video, they explain how he went to the gym that Jake was training at, said that, oh, let me fight you. His coach, BJ Flores, said, you know, if you can last, like, 2 rounds or something, I'll give you $200. So he said yes to it. And we're just going to go to the part of them fighting. I might, I think I'm going to not play audio because Jake is known to copyright videos or strike them down if, like, people make fun of him or hate on him or don't say, oh, you're amazing. And that's not what I'm doing. So I might just put a different color, make it this black and white, and there'll be other sounds playing my voice, commentary. So let's get into it. So let's see. Oh, there we go. So okay, so first off, what was that punch? I mean, come on, like, I mean, it kind of reminded me of KSI, but even KSI does better at those of wild swings than this guy is. It's crazy. Anyways, let's go back. So here he is. He goes like that, and then Jake is like, and then ooh. But where is his hands? Can somebody get this man some hands, some defense? Just completely just. I mean, come on, like this guy. He's not a boxer. He has no defense. And, like, yeah. And then I think, is this it? Is this the end of his sparring? I think so. Oh, wait, no, wait, there's more. Oh, and then this is the clip we've all seen of him knocking out his opponent and everything. And then he pushes him over and then steps over him, and then that's pretty much the extent of this video. And then Jake does some stupid thing where he interviews Nate's coach, and then does a motor car thing, and then plugs his new song Dummy. Very fitting title. So and I want to address the tooth situation. So I'll play it. You'll see this in slow-mo as I'm talking, but the mouthpiece, the way it falls off, it seems as if the mouthpiece was not on correctly, and it seems very loose. And while it may look like, oh wow, Jake is so powerful, he just knocked his mouthpiece out with one punch, I think that the mouthpiece was not in correctly, and this is what led to him getting his tooth picketed out. I want to make this clear. I think that Jake Paul is a decent fighter. He is one of the better fighters out of all the YouTubers. And the big factor is because he is a naturally good boxer. He didn't have to learn the sport. There's people that are just good at stuff, and he's just good at this, and he has a passion for it. But I also think he's doing this for money and for being, in the spotlight. So it's a combo of the two things. But I'm not unimpressed with his boxing. Technically, he looks quick, he looks accurate, he looks sharp, he looks good. He looks like he knows what he's doing, and he's comfortable boxing and being able to deal with a guy who doesn't know how to box, which is what's the main criticism. I cannot say I am blown away because I'm like, wow, like, oh my God, KSI is going to lose. I'm not going to say that because, listen, this guy doesn't know how to fight. I mean, no defense at all. Like, non-existent hands. He was swinging wildly, and doesn't know how to put in a mouthpiece, but maybe that was the fault of whoever put in that mouthpiece. At the end of the day, this guy didn't know how to fight. This guy didn't know how to fight, and like, here's the thing. I will be fully 100% blown away, and I'll be like, okay, when Jake either spars or has a pro fight with somebody that's his weight, his height, and can box. And if that person doesn't have a lot of clout or is not, super famous, I don't care about that. I just want to see Jake prove himself, because obviously he's going to look good against Gib, against Deadly was mixed, but we're not going to focus on Deadly, because that was 2 years ago. Of course he's going to look good against Gib and this pro athlete from college, both who don't know how to fight, who don't have that the basic skill level. I mean, this guy, this is boxing 101. Like, he had no hands, and maybe this was because he hurt him enough, and maybe that's why his hands were down, but like, it makes Jake look very good. But like, if he was up against if this guy, okay, was a boxer and was, gonna make his pro debut next year, and he beat him to this extent, I would be like, okay, I applaud you, Jake. I give you credit. And while, again, I think that he has good skills, the skills look as good as they do because he is fighting people that are easy or that are not at that same level from a boxing perspective, and also are not boxers. Gib was overhyped and a terrible fighter. Even before, like in the sparring, you can hear Vidal say, like, oh, keep your balance, and all these key things that led to Gib's defeat. While there was some tension between this kid and Jake, it's still not respectful to walk over somebody in a fight. He's done this to that YouTuber kid who wasn't even being that mean to him. And this guy. It's like KSI could have done that when he knocked over Logan. It's just, it creates an image of thinking you're the best, and just people who do that aren't liked. There was some interesting tidbits about Nate's camp that this trainer gave away. How he's doing a lot of runs, how his athleticism is helping him a lot. What else did they say? They're sparring. They are sparring. It is confirmed that they are doing spars, and they are boxing. Nate is boxing other people, and they're going 8 to 10 rounds. And that put me at ease. And on an easy day, I guess they do 6 rounds of sparring. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about what you thought about his performance. Again, I think that he has good skills, but I think they look almost god level or like super impressive because the opponents he's facing are weaker or don't even know basic one-on-one boxing. And I will say, for KSI, I know he wants to fight very later, but I feel like the more he delays it, the more and more Jake is going to get good, and the more and more likely Jake has a chance of beating KSI. So I honestly think that the KSI v Jake fight should happen in summer 2021. I think that the sooner it happens, the better for KSI. Subscribe, comment, or do the opposite of that. I don't care. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.